Let's watch SoT videos. Let's do it. New ship speed detailed and double barrel pistol buffs. Let's freaking go. This is good news right here. Double barrel pistol buffs. SoT news. Also, they said something about Commendation updates. Somebody tagged me in Commendation updates, which I'm curious if it has to do with the blow cones. Let's check it out. Time to watch the news.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Thieves News. We've got precious plunder in the Season 12 Community Weekend. Drew Stevens is back with
oh,
fresh
heck yeah.
updates.
Head tag guy. I love him.
Emporium for our first look at some exciting new items.
Big Blundy.
The Season 12 Community Weekend is nearly here. From the 15th to the 17th of June, pirates will be able to set sail for adventure with special time-limited voyages and bag some nifty logging rewards too. Play Sea of Thieves at any point throughout the weekend to claim the Season 12 Community Weekend flag, a box of flashy fireworks from the Merchant Alliance, and the performing pup emote.
Oh, it's just like the dog emote. That's funny.
You'll be able to embark on Skeleton Fort raid voyages for each of the trading companies, regardless of your reputation level. Pirate Legends will also be able to take on raid voyages for Athena's Fortune too, so there'll be plenty of high-value loot on the seas. As well as these raid voyages, a single-use Legend of the Veil voyage will be available to all players, regardless of their legendary status.
I'm already a legend,
so even
though.
the most fresh-faced of pirates can get in on the action.
Wait, hold on a second. What are they putting?
Voyages for each of the trading companies.
Okay.
Emote. For the duration of the community weekend, you'll be able to embark on Skeleton Fort raid voyages for each of the trading companies.
Skelly Fort raid voyages. We already do that, though.
Regardless of your reputation level. Pirate Legends will also be
but
able
if you
to
haven't
take
unlocked
on raid
it yet.
voyages for Athena's Fortune too, so there'll be plenty of high-value loot on the seas. As well as these raid voyages, a single-use Legend of the Veil voyage
I don't know how this
will be
is
available to all
different
players,
for Legends.
regardless of their legendary status. So even the most fresh-faced of pirates can get in on the action. And pop-up plunder is coming back too.
I'm so glad they keep doing these.
Social channels throughout the weekend to gain clues
They're a
on
good
where
time.
fabulous fortunes lie hidden.
Good for
beneath the
comms
sands.
too.
It's time to count your coins. With our next game update on June 20th, we'll be bringing a wave of new goodies to the Outpost stores. It's important for a pirate to choose the right footwear for their journey. And with the Gold Hoarder's boots,
Those are cool.
you'll be set on the path towards glittering adventures. And with your hard-earned
Dancing
gold,
shoes.
grab some incredible crustacean cosmetics. With the Ocean Crawler, Azure Ocean Crawler, and Deep Ocean Crawler, Heavy Sword, and Rapier. And to complement the look, you'll be able to get your claws on the Crustacean Courtly Jacket, the perfect outfit if you're in a pinch.
Oh, that's
Now, let's
nice
check in
subtle
with Production
pattern.
Director Drew Stevens for news on exciting updates.
all right. Show
coming
us
to
the head
game.
tag guy. We like Drew. We love him.
Hey everyone, there's a suite of balancing changes coming to the seas, from combat to commendations. Let's get right into it.
Dude,
so last time, I shared that our
commendations.
ships were going under the magnifying glass, and their speeds were getting a balancing pass. Let's dig into what you should expect to see here. Unsurprisingly, as it stands today, the brig is the front runner in almost every scenario,
He's got a Black Mesa shirt. That's awesome.
regardless of wind, ship, or sail direction.
I just
It's
love
time
him
to
even
readdress
more.
The balance. The approach that the team have taken is to ensure the
All right, let me go back.
runner in almost every scenario, and their speeds were getting a balancing pass. Let's dig into what you should expect to see here. Unsurprisingly, as it stands today, the brig is the front runner in almost every scenario, regardless of wind, ship, or sail direction. It's time to readdress the balance. The approach that the team have taken is to ensure the emphasis is more on the crew's ship direction and sail management during a naval encounter.
Okay.
To boil it down
Direction and sail
simply,
management.
the number of sails catching the wind now more directly impacts the ship's speed.
Good.
In a straight tailwind, the galleon with the most sails will now beat the brig, followed then by the sloop. The galleon with the most sails will now beat the brig, followed then by the sloop.
Okay.
Then
So
in a
that's how it
straight
was.
headwind, it's flipped. The sloop gets less wind resistance from its single sail and is therefore fastest, followed by the brig and then the galleon. Sidewind and crosswind
Okay.
scenarios should also follow suit, where angling the sails to catch the maximum amount of wind should allow the galleon with its 3 sails to trump the other ships. However, mismanagement
Okay. Galleons.
catch the maximum amount. Sidewind and crosswind scenarios should also follow suit, where angling the sails to catch the maximum amount of wind should allow the galleon with its 3 sails to trump the other ships.
Okay. I get it. And I'm glad that they're explaining this because a lot of it's kind of been vague in the past, but like, yeah, so the more wind you have in your sails, the faster you're going to go. The even more so when you're going straight with the wind at your back. If you're going towards the wind, there's more like wind friction loss as it hits your sails going backwards. With if you have more sails, it's more wind hitting your sails, slowing you down. I got it. It makes sense.
However, mismanagement of those 3 big sails would allow the other ships to counter and take the advantage. Along with this suite of changes,
Manage
the
your
team have
sails.
also fixed up sails in a headwind, so it's no longer beneficial to use flat sails. Instead, now angling the sails into a headwind. Instead, sails in a headwind, so it's no longer beneficial to use flat sails.
Okay, so dummy sails going against the wind is no longer beneficial.
Instead, now angling the sails into a headwind will now reduce the resistance and grant that advantage you'd expect. We are
See, this is what I thought it was from the start, but apparently I'm wrong. And I do know that I've heard a bunch of different opinions, but this video should be saved for future reference.
conscious that this set of changes is going to bring buffs to the galleon and the sloop, knocking the brigantine off its top spot. We'll continue to monitor how this plays out in live and assess potential balancing options in other areas to make sure the brigantine still has a home in the meta. All of these changes to ship speeds are going to be coming in our next update in June. Next up, weapon balancing. Strap yourselves in. With the introduction of 2 new weapons in Season 12, the team have been assessing how these fit into the meta alongside our existing weapons. It's probably unsurprising that the newly introduced weapons are struggling to pull their weight against the sheer power of some of our older weapon choices. The blunderbuss and sword continue to dominate the meta in both PvP and PvE encounters due to their stopping power and versatility. The double-barrel pistol has received some improvements over the last few updates, addressing some of the clunkiness and making it a more consistent experience. In June, we'll push this further with a quicker charge speed and a more accurate hipfire. The damage of the standard charge shot.
Quicker charge speed and a more accurate hipfire. Somebody was throwing out that it should be more hipfiery.
The damage of the standard and charge shot will also be increased, with the charge shot now dealing 90 out of 100 damage to a player. The team will let these changes play out in June, and then we'll assess
90 out of 100 damage. That's like 9 pellets of a blunderbuss. That's insane. What was the short
team will
damage?
Let these changes play out in June, and then we'll assess what further balancing changes might be needed in future updates. And to top off the balancing changes, June's update will contain some changes to commendations that arrived in Season 12. A number of commendations have flipped from player only to crew shared to avoid scenarios where difficult commendations are flipped from player
back on the pistol
needed in future updates. And to top off the balancing changes, June, and then we'll assess what further balancing now dealing 90 out of
here it was.
Standard and charge speed and a more accurate hipfire. The damage of the standard and charge shot will also be increased, with the charge shot now dealing 90 out of 100 damage to a player. The team will let these changes play out in June, and then we'll assess what further balancing changes might be needed in future updates. And to top off the balancing changes, June's update will contain some changes to commendations that arrived in Season 12.
Yes.
A number of commendations
blow cones
flipped from player only to crew shared to avoid scenarios where difficult commendations are being fought over by
crew
the crew.
shared.
A large number of commendations have also had their numbers reduced across the grades, making them a little easier to obtain. A few examples include killing sharks with the double-barrel pistol.
That's nice.
Transferring loot to your ship using the tightrope.
Whatever.
Cashing in the Horn of Fair Wind.
Yes.
There are a few other
blow
changes,
cones.
so check the patch notes next week for all the details.
I'm excited to see.
For any scenario where players have earned more than the new total, they won't
250 blow cones, especially with the patch they made them even rarer to find, should not be the number for that. I hope it's somewhere between 50 and 100 for that. Heck, even shaving off 50 is going to make me happy, but there's no way they're keeping it at 200 from 250. It's going down to like, what if it's 10? I'm going to be stoked.
Unlock that commendation automatically, and we'll need to complete one more to refresh the commendation. And finally, the new total, they won't unlock that commendation automatically, and we'll need to complete one more to refresh the commendation.
That's fine.
And finally, I can't go a news video without acknowledging that some of our players are experiencing a much higher crash rate than we're happy with. We do have some crash fixes incoming in June's update, but there are still a few that are eluding our team. While crash dumps are collected and sent to us by most platforms automatically, please ensure that you click accept
Want
and
that
send
Black
these on to
Mesa
the
shirt.
team for investigation. If you're also experiencing reproducible crashes when performing certain actions, please raise a ticket with our player support team. The link should be somewhere here. Well, I think that's enough balancing talk for one video. Catch you all next time.
07's head tack guy. Steal it from him?
Celebrate the
Maybe.
Season 12 Community Weekend, we've got Twitch drops for everyone on the way.
Yes.
From the 15th to the 17th of June.
Except I don't know
watch
if I'll be
any
able to stream.
participate in Sea of Thieves live stream, and you could unlock
15th to
the
16th.
Sage Sea Dog Bucket, the Stormy Sea
Bucket.
Dog Concertina, and the Eastern Wind Sapphire Silken
Oh,
Glove
those are-
and Padded Belt,
Those are nice.
with a
How
stretch
vibrant.
goal of the Obsidian Captain's Bed. Perfect
want that
after
bed.
a long day on the seas. For more information about Twitch drops and how to sign up, visit seathieves.com/twitch-drops. The current Xbox Game Pass Ultimate perk is almost at an end, so make sure to grab yours now. Subscribers have until the 22nd of June to claim a bundle including the Ebon Flintlock Pistol,
Eben.
Onyx Tankard, and the Obsidian Flag.
I love that tankard
For those
and the
who
flag.
tuned into the Xbox Game Showcase, you'll have seen that we've announced the release date for Season 13 of Sea of Thieves. From July 25th, Captain Flameheart returns to the seas,
The
as
orb.
does his iconic flagship, the Burning Blade.
Yeah, baby.
Pledge yourself to Flameheart, and you and your crew will be able to sail this incredibly powerful warship. Just don't expect the other crews of the Sea of Thieves to give
So
you
they
an easy
should've-
time. And if you
They should have used like that music instead of the like modern like stereotypical rock whatever music that they use in that video. That like they don't need to, I don't know, they don't need to put lyrics in in the videos.
like to get a sneak peek at the features of Season 13, you can sign up for our Insiders program.
Nah,
For more
I'm good.
details on how and when to get involved,
I'm not gonna get it.
seathieves.com/.
I don't join Insider because I realize I'll spend way too much time in Insider. I'll just wait for the content, it's fine. But that's just me.
Insider. In case you've missed it, we're in the midst of an Emporium extravaganza from the 10th to the 17th of June. We're running a
Ooh.
special sale with a huge selection of
Dude, those-
incredible cosmetics, available at a discounted price. For all the existing or aspiring captains who spend 2,000 ancient coins within the duration of the sale, you'll unlock the ancient coin trinket for your ship.
Dang, I kind of want that trinket. You got to spend 2,000 ancient coins.
Within the duration of the sale, you'll unlock the ancient
I still got to buy the season pass. I don't know. I don't necessarily need it. I don't necessarily need it. It's cool though.
trinket for your ship. We're also running the Emporium Extravaganza raffle, where one lucky pirate will be the winner to receive all of the currently available Pirate
Dude.
Emporium cosmetics. Did I read that right? That's right, all of the currently
That's pretty
available
neat.
Pirate Emporium cosmetics, including those from June's update. There's also 100 runner-up prizes of the upcoming Season 13 Plunder Pass. All you need to do to take part is sign up on our website and claim the free Self-High 5 emote from the Discount Sale tab in the Pirate Emporium between the 10th and 17th of June. Simple! For more information, visit seathieves.com/emporium-extravaganza. And if that wasn't enough Emporium-related excitement, let's see what new items are on the way.
Pet Protector Ship Collection. Pet Protector. Huh. It's neat. Oh my gosh, cat lovers rejoice. Cat and dog and bird lovers. Oh, that's cool. Tat up cat. Whoa. Dude, that was a cool emote. Hold on. Bop. I'd love that. Hold on. She has wings. She has wings. She has rainbow wings. That's pretty cool. Oh, he does too. Whoa, alt coloring on Dark Warsmith? Dire Dark Warsmith. Sick. Dude, that is sick, dude. I like it. Recolorings are great. That's cool. That's a great looking ship set. Oh, they got a whole ship set for it. Let's go. That's sick. Storm Strike. Whoa, wait, what? That's a new curse. Storm Strike curse. That's legit. We're starting to go all out with the curses. Sick, dude. That was a great video. I'm honestly the thing I'm most excited about. Oh, hold on.
As well as these new items arriving with our next update on June 20th, we're also bringing back the Baleful Bloom costume set and a selection of Stormfish Chaser clothing. You can also grab the tiny tree emote for free.
Tiny tree. SoT news.
And that's it for another episode. If you liked what you saw and want to stay up to
I
date,
did. Thing I'm most stoked about is the Commendation changes as a completionist. I'm very happy with this. This was good. And the new curses, new outfits look sweet. It's always cool to see more different pirates out on the sea. Yeah, the ship changes. I'm glad that we finally have a definitive answer to how ship speeds work. I think this was a dub. This was definitely a dub.